Hey, what up everybody, this is Stevie Breach coming to you live from the 105 degrees Sacramento heat out here. It's a damn hot one. I got me a big ass Pepsi. That's right, the biggest Pepsi that they sell. 99 cents. The bigger they get, the cheaper they get. It doesn't make any sense. But the Triple H has made the announcement on Twitter that at the beginning of Raw, he's going to have a groundbreaking announcement that's going to basically ripple through the WWE. This is more than likely going to be the announcement that Daniel Bryan is not going to be able to compete. Word is that basically his neck is not healing correctly after the surgery, and that he doesn't have full strength in his arms. And Daniel Bryan is going to be making the, he's going to be making the choice that he wants to live a good, long, healthy life. He wants to wrestle at full strength, and he doesn't want to come back too early, even though he's the World Heavyweight Champion, and blow up, what could be a long-lasting career and a long-lasting life for him and his wife, Brie. Honestly, when it comes down to it, you got to think that, it's the best decision for Daniel and for Triple H. You got to think this is going to be a big, groundbreaking thing for WWE. I mean, this basically blows up anything that's going on. They could basically just reset almost everything it's in WWE right now. I mean, they've already sort of made the announcement that if Kane and Daniel Bryan wasn't going to be able to go for the WWE Championship and Money in the Bank, that the Money in the Bank ladder match wouldn't be for a briefcase, but for the actual title itself. Last week we saw Alberto Del Rio beat Dolph Ziggler in a one-on-one match in order to qualify for it. They could just sort of scratch that and go with all different kind of guys. They could split the titles from where they were unified at TLC last year, and they could go with a World Heavyweight Championship match, and they can go with a WWE Championship match. That way, you'd be able to get more bang for your buck, and you'd be able to push guys. I've said for 1,000 times that Sheamus as the U.S. champion really doesn't, do it for me. The United States Championship, although he might be able to bring some sort of recognition to that belt again and make it sort of, real. The IC belt really hasn't been meaning anything since Cody Rhodes' first time with the belt before WrestleMania 28. Those belts just don't really mean anything. If Sheamus was the World Heavyweight Champion, maybe we would take notice of him, the run that he had from WrestleMania 28 on, with Sheamus sort of seemed like he was dying a slow death on SmackDown as well. But, it is what it is. I just think that, if it's going to be the World Heavyweight Championship, it's going to be the WWE Championship, those belts are always going to be looked at like they really do mean something. Everything else is just sort of like, it is what it is. Cesaro, Biggie Langston, so many guys get these mid-card titles. They go on little runs for, 3-4 months where they're unbeatable, and they just start losing to everybody, but they don't lose the championship. And then once they finally do lose the championship, they've been so used to losing on TV in and out, they just don't even care, and they just keep losing. I have no problems with Biggie losing to Kozlov. I thought that was or Kozlov, to Rusev at the pay-per-view. I thought that was a pretty good match. But basically, anything can happen from here on out. Some people are saying Cesaro wins a championship. I've heard as far as Brock Lesnar running down at Money in the Bank and just grabbing the title. Who's going to stop him from whatever he's doing? I mean, it makes sense. It'd be awesome. But at the same time, it doesn't make any sense at all. But, like I said, it's sort of like when Stone Cold Steve Austin left. It's almost like when CM Punk left. Just everything's up in the air. Anything could change. Nothing's really set in stone. And, whatever's best for WWE is what they're going to do from here on out.